Good morning, everyone. You ever get that feeling, the one that creeps up on you, telling you that the future is something you should be worried about? The kind of feeling that makes you sit up at night staring at the ceiling, wondering what's next, where you'll end up, how things will turn out. You try to plan every detail, predict every outcome, control every variable. And in doing that, you end up paralyzed, caught in a cycle of fear, doubt, and anxiety about things that haven't even happened yet. Let me tell you something. You don't need to worry about the future. I know that's easier said than done, especially when the weight of life, your responsibilities, your goals, and your dreams seem to be stacking up against you. The future seems like this distant, looming presence that you can't quite reach. And yet it's always there, just out of your grasp, pulling you forward into a world full of uncertainty. But here's the thing, worrying about the future doesn't help. It doesn't make things clearer. It doesn't make decisions easier. It doesn't get you any closer to your goals. What it does do, however, is rob you of the peace you need in the present moment. You can't control everything, and you can't predict what's going to happen next. No matter how hard you try, life will always throw curveballs. You can sit and worry trying to plan every single step, but there's no amount of planning that can protect you from the unknown. The unknown is part of life. And it's in that unknown where growth happens, where opportunity shows up, and where you will ultimately find your greatest lessons. The future will come whether you worry about it or not. So why waste your time and energy stressing about it? Instead of worrying, I want you to shift your focus. Stop looking ahead to the future and start looking at what's in front of you right now. What's right in front of you in this moment that you can control. What can you do today, right now, that will move you closer to the person you want to become? You see, the future isn't built in the future. It's built right now. It's the choices you make today, the actions you take today, the mindset you choose today that shapes tomorrow. The more you focus on the present moment, the more you realize that your power lies in what you can do today. Let me break it down for you. Worrying about the future is like trying to solve a problem you don't have yet. You're creating scenarios in your head that might never happen. You're borrowing trouble. And in doing that, you're not allowing yourself to fully embrace the opportunities of today. You can't be present in your life if you're constantly consumed with what's coming next. The future is a projection, a possibility, not a reality. The only real thing is the present moment, the only thing you have control over. When you stop worrying about the future, you allow yourself the freedom to take risks, to make decisions, to pursue your passions, and to fail without fear of judgment. You realize that your worth is not defined by the outcome of tomorrow, but by the choices you make today. You can't predict the future, but you can build it. And you build it by showing up in the present. Every choice you make now, every step you take today, sets the foundation for the future you want to create. So you don't have to wait for the future to come to you. You can create it right now by living fully in the present. Let me tell you this, the future doesn't owe you anything. Life doesn't owe you anything. But what you do right now in this moment, that's what will get you where you want to go. You can't control the outcome, but you can control the process. And the process is all about showing up, putting in the work, and making decisions that align with your values, your purpose, and your vision for the future. The more you take action, the more the future takes care of itself. It's not about sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It's about stepping forward and making things happen. I know it's not easy. I know the fear of the unknown is real. The future is uncertain. That's terrifying. But you have to trust the process. You have to trust that the actions you take today will lead to the life you want tomorrow. The more you focus on the present moment, the more you realize that you don't need to worry about what's coming next. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to show up, do the work, and let life unfold as it's meant to. You've got dreams, you've got goals, but here's the truth: you'll never achieve them if you're constantly looking ahead, stressing about what could go wrong, what might not happen, what's not in your control. If you spend all your energy worrying about the future, you'll miss out on the incredible opportunities and experiences that are right in front of you right now. The only way to make your dreams a reality is to take action today, right now. You can't build the future by staying in the future. You build it by taking steps in the present. Now, I know you've got questions. I know you've got fears. You want to know how things are going to turn out. You want to know if you're going to succeed. You want the answers to every question, and you want them now. But life doesn't work that way. You can't have all the answers. You can't see the whole path. You can only take one step at a time, and that's enough. You don't need to know the entire future. You just need to know what to do next. And the next step, that's up to you. When you stop worrying about the future, you open yourself up to the possibilities of today. You start seeing the opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You begin to trust in the process, knowing that each step you take brings you closer to where you need to be. And most importantly, you stop waiting for life to happen and start making it happen. The future is not something you wait for. It's something you create. And the only way to create it is by living fully in the present. So stop worrying, stop stressing, stop wondering what's going to happen tomorrow. Focus on today. Focus on what you can control right now. Take action. Trust yourself. Trust the journey. And let the future unfold in its own time. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to keep moving forward one step at a time. The future will come, but it will come because of what you do today. In the end, the future is not something to fear. It's something to look forward to. But you can't experience the beauty of what's to come if you're too focused on the things that haven't happened yet. Life is happening right now. Embrace the present moment. Let go worry. Let go of the fear. And step into the future with the confidence that no matter what comes, you've done everything you can to create the life you deserve. The future is yours, but it starts today. Worrying about the future only robs you of the power and peace you need in the present. The future is uncertain, yes, but it's not something to fear. It's something to build step by step with the choices you make today. You can't control every outcome, but you can control your actions in this moment. So stop stressing over what hasn't happened yet and start focusing on what you can do right now. Every small step, every choice you make today is laying the foundation for your future. Trust the process, embrace the present, and move forward with the confidence that your future will unfold as you continue to show up, put in the work, and take action. The future isn't a destination, it's a journey, and it starts right here, right now. So take that first step, let go of the worry, and step into the future you are creating for yourself, one present moment at a time.